has turned it on for round 2 of the I Women's Series. It was beautiful in Currumbin. I think Bondi has taken it up a notch. We are 2 legs into a 3-leg eliminator in the Iron Women's Series. We have already lost 12 competitors, 8 girls are left. Let's go down on the beach now with the 3-time Olympic gold medalist, Libby Trickett.
Thanks, Harry. Well, I'm with a young lady who celebrated her 17th birthday just yesterday and comes from a very proud pedigree of surf lifesaving champions. Jordan Mercer, a fantastic performance. You must be so happy with how you did today.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, to make it into the second round. It's such fast races, so dynamic. It's a tough series.
And this is the first year that you actually made this series. Do you feel like you've really come along in leaps and bounds and you're learning a lot?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every second I'm learning something out there with the older girls, just learning new things, and each round I think I'm improving.
Well, no doubt, guys, a superstar in the making.
Thank you very much, Libby. Well, Guy Leach, you picked her as one to keep an eye out for as the series goes on. But we can see there, Elizabeth Plumer, she is high on form and confidence. Courtney Hancock, Trevor Hendy's pick, Alicia Marriott, Newbigin, Smith and Bonnie Hancock all safely through. Alira Richardson and Amy Nerthen got that final valuable 8th spot. Moya, Bennett, Brown, Sullivan all missing out today in the second of this 3 legs. Also, Jordan Mercer, we just saw her, and Cherie Merrifield.
Surprised that Brody Moya missed out. She was so strong in the first 2 races. Even the start of that second race, she was right up there, so she obviously dropped off.
Well, she was 9th in round 1, so it was a surprise that she did not make it through as the girls get ready. And, of course, Liz Plumer's got to choose the order of this last of the eliminators, the 3rd eliminator. So, quite obviously, the swimmers first, because they're on the line, a lot of them, with goggles.
We are starting with the swim, then the board, then the ski. That has been decided by Elizabeth Plumers. We are set and we are racing in the 3rd race of the eliminator here at Bondi Beach. Guy, why has Elizabeth Plumers chosen the swim?
Well, she obviously backed herself in with the swim leg. She could have chosen the swim as the last leg and decided that she could bring it home with the swim. But you know what? She knows she's a great starter with the swim. And I think the tactics now is you need to get to the front. You need to hold that position for the whole race, because there's no more races. That's it.
So now it's a sprint. You know, we talk about the endurance that's been needed through competing in 3 different races, but now this is it. There's nothing left, and it's a sprint. It's a sprint from start to finish with hopefully a little bit of luck.
Trevor, looks like, to me, it looks like Bonnie Hancock's stroke, who's in first place. You're a bit closer to the action. I think she's had a great start.
That looks like Bonnie or Courtney. I can't quite tell just yet. She's not quite at me, but looking pretty good. Right behind her is definitely Alicia, and Liz is there as well, so I'll tell you in a second. But that's Courtney Hancock leading, coming around. She's looked very strong. Crystal Smith right behind her. Then there's Liz Plumers, and Alicia actually is a little bit further back. She's second last there.
Courtney Hancock has been saying since the start of the series that this is her year. She's trained hard during the winter. It's not about just making up the numbers in the field. I'm going to try to win, and obviously she's putting herself in a great position at this minute. So Alicia Marriott has moved through, and she's in a great position. Courtney Hancock's there as well. So the 2 girls are up there, are still finding out as we see Plumers comes into the screen as well.
She was the girl without the cap that I said looked beautiful. In a beautiful position was Liz Plumers. Well done.
Plumers picked swim first, and let me tell you, she has done exactly what she thought she wanted to do, which was get out of that swim leg first.
Elizabeth Plumers leads them through the first leg of this final leg in the eliminator. We started with 20 girls. As we see Courtney Hancock coming out, we're down to 8 now. We started with the swim. From here, it is the board and the ski. But Elizabeth Plumers, after running down Alicia Marriott in the first round of Currumbin, she seems enormously confident.
Yeah, and the run that I just saw from Liz Plumers was a very strong run. She really had a strong upper body as she was going. She was pumping the arms, so there was no rest for her at all. There was no looking around. She was just on a mission.
It is Elizabeth Plumers. She's stroking her way out through the shore break. She has about a 25-metre lead on her opponents, and that is so valuable at this stage of the race. It's Alicia Marriott now. She's trying to make her way up into the field, but it is Plumers, Courtney Hancock, Bonnie Hancock, and Crystal Smith rounding out the top 4. Newbigin, Marriott, Richardson, and Amy Nerthen. Elizabeth Plumers, this is a handy lead. There is our leader, Elizabeth Plumer. She is leading the field. You can see her there on the right of the screen. It's a little bit deceptive here, but that looks to be about a 15 to 20 metre lead. Behind her, Crystal Smith is trying to get her down.
Here comes a swell, Howie.
Plumers is onto it. She did that beautifully, Trev. We talked about the tide and the way the waves are picking up a bit, and this is absolutely perfect for Plumers. She'll extend her lead as she comes into the beach, riding it all the way.
Yeah, but on the elbows, importantly, trying to do active recovery. She's holding the board beautifully, balancing it beautifully, but she's recovering. She's taking some big breaths. She's trying to get ready for the next leg.
Time to get the heart rate down, and by doing that, she's just giving herself every position to get up on that run leg and really drive it home coming into the last leg, being the ski. So in a great position here, Plumer. She gets off the board, she makes her way up that little rise onto the soft sand, and she'll come into the Nutri-Grain chute and start that 100-metre run.
Courtney Hancock following her. On the left of her was Bonnie Smith. We see Elizabeth Plumers making her way off the board now. That was also Gemma Newbigin in the orange cap, but it is Plumers who is leading them at this stage. She's leading by about 20 metres on the sand. Crystal Smith looks to be in second position, and it is Courtney Hancock back in third. Trevor Hendy, can you hear us out there? It's getting extremely close.
Oh, it's getting very exciting. It's amazing how close this front five has all got all of a sudden. Liz Plumer's still looking pretty strong. She's really taken off with the stroke rate off the beach. And at the moment, she looks like she's got a clear run out through the waves too.
Trev, it's now or never. If she can get through this little bank here and not get hit, you'd have to say she's in a good position.
Oh, she knows how to win too, you know. Like, she's a very experienced competitor, has won the series before, knows how to do it, and she's not sitting there thinking, I hope I can win. She's sitting there thinking, no, this is my chance.
Well, I'm looking at a stroke here on the screen, and she looks like she's got a high stroke, nice and high. It doesn't look too fatigued. She's stretching out, twisting. I mean, Trev, you've been in Australian teams for kayaking. You'd have to be very impressed with their technique.
I think, no, really, really good technique, and the girls are getting better and better on the ski, getting stronger and stronger. And as I see her coming towards me now, yeah, great rotation. It just shows that she's not tired at all.
It is Elizabeth Plumers, as you heard. She is leading Crystal Smith, Courtney Hancock, Alicia Marriott behind them in the blue ski. She is having a tight battle for fourth with Gemma Newbigin, but that is our leader. She's in the black cosy because she won the first round at Currumbin. She came from the clouds. She came from so far back, Guy Leach, but by gee, she's led from the front today.
Well, it's right now. There's a swell building behind her. She'll pick the rating up and she'll try to drive down a swell onto the bank here. So it's right now or never. If she can hold this back to the beach and not slew sideways, Elizabeth Plumers will be 2 from 2.
This is the all-important part of the race for Plumers. We saw her earlier on in the event. She got it sideways, Guy, but at this stage, how's her form? She's on the wave and she's got a good lead.
Critical point is to keep paddling here, Trev. You're having a look at her now. She's looking good.
Get the ski straight, perfect. This is going to be a great win for Liz Plumers. She's been wanting to do this for a long time. It's going to make the point score very interesting.
Yeah, well, certainly she has been dominant in this last race. She chose swim first. She got out of the water first, and from there she hasn't looked back, and the ski leg has been flawless, not a mistake, and she comes up the beach and looking strong.
First on the beach is Elizabeth Plumers. Behind her, the battle for second, third and fourth is red hot though. Crystal Smith onto the beach, Courtney Hancock behind her. The girls pumping the arms and the fists now through the soft sand. It's about a 120-metre run up the beach. We can see Alicia Marriott trying to reel them in, but I tell you what, at this stage, she won in Currumbin. She has been sensational today. It is 2 from 2 for Elizabeth Plumers. She is the Queen of Bondi.
Fantastic effort from Elizabeth Plumers. You have belief, you've done fantastic. Crystal Smith, well done to you in second position, and Courtney Hancock, fantastic result. Third again. Well done.
Liz Plumers, congratulations. What a great day at the office, and what a difference getting a win under your belt last round has made for you. Big smile on your face.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, last round I felt like I don't know, I felt a bit sorry for Alicia catching that wave. I mean, that surf, but it was nice to get out there today and actually win from the front, so that was good.
Tell us about the importance of winning that second round to then choose how you wanted the third round, the third eliminator or the final to go.
Yeah, well, I'd worked it out with one of my coaches and sort of figured out which would be the best order for me. So I chose swim first in case I was a little bit tired. I could sit on the feet of the other girls and just get out there. But board and ski are sort of my strongest legs, so having them at the end is just what helped me through.
It doesn't look big out there, but tough conditions today and, you know, fatiguing conditions.
Yeah, well, it's a bit fickle out there, actually. Sort of the waves are breaking all over the shop. It's hard to try and pick a perfect alley, but I don't know, I happened to choose the right one in the final, I guess, so that was really good. 2
wins now out of 2 rounds. You must be just walking on air, but thinking about now, possibly taking out a series.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the goal, to take out the series in the end, so to have 2 wins under your belt's pretty good. You just have to not get complacent now and actually work towards those final 3 rounds.
Well, you've done brilliantly, and we look forward to seeing you at Coolum.
Thank you so much.
Well done, Nicole, and well done, Elizabeth Plumers. On top there with a full bag of 20 points, Crystal Smith and Courtney Hancock in third.
Yeah, Newbigin had a great race today. Marriott probably a little bit out of form, but 5th place still. And Richardson, well done to you.
We move on. Bonnie Hancock in 7th place, Amy Nerthen in 8th place. They were the girls in the final race. From there, the girls were knocked out throughout the day. Merrifield Creedy was a surprise to get knocked out first. Danielle Allen back in 18th place, Davies and Leo Litzau. But it is Elizabeth Plumers who has dominated today at Bondi Beach. It's been a beautiful day here. It's time now to go down to the presentation. And what a wonderful event this has been.
Sunny day, lots of people here, and Amanda Lulham, one of our journalists, is giving out the awards, and well done to you, Courtney Hancock. She'd be very happy with that. Crystal Smith, who is the short course specialist, and did so well today, and how can you go past Elizabeth Plumers? 2 from 2, and you are looking the goods.
Top step of the podium today, exactly the same as Currumbin, is Elizabeth Plumers, the winner of our round 2 eliminator. She holds up the trophy, and by gee, that smile is lighting up Bondi Beach, and I'm not surprised. She's setting herself up for this season.
Very humble after the first race, saying that she felt a little bit sorry for Alicia Marriott, but certainly today she shouldn't feel sorry for anyone, because she went about going into this race without making mistakes. She got through the first race nicely, went well in the second, and the third race she dominated.
Overall standings, Elizabeth Plumers, you get 20 for a win. She has got 40. 2 first places, Courtney Hancock. She'll be happy to move up into 2nd place. And Alicia Marriott drops back a little bit today. 2nd in Currumbin, down the field today on 35 points.
Yeah, don't discount Marriott, though, for the overall win. She can still do this with races to go. Hancock's looking good. Harriet Brown, well done to you on 24 points. Brodie Moyer looked strong today. And also Creedy, well, she's still in there after a great first round at Currumbin.
Elise Bennett on 17, we move through. Danielle Allen on 12, Tara Coleman, the young lady, on 9, Miranda Davies on 7. And over the page, it is Madison Pry and Casey Leo Litzo. But it is Liz Plumers on top at Bondi.